Welcome to day one of our Holiday Ideas crafting series. We are going to start today talking about some wreaths, and I'm going to make a card featuring some wreaths. I'm going to show you a few examples of some that I've made. This one was simply using paper punches and pearls. If you want to take a peek here, you can see that these are just a simple leaf punch that I just layered around in a circle to give that nice wreath shape. I've got another one here. This one's even simpler, kind of made with buttons. You could center that on your card, on scrapbook pages, anything like that. This one here again uses the punch with some rhinestones rather than pearls. Just give it a little glitz. That's more of a branch shape. So especially done in green, it looks very much like a Christmas wreath. And lastly, this one was some paper ribbon that I just simply put one end down, folded the other end over with a little bit of adhesive. Then I ran the whole thing through my Cuttlebug machine with a circle spellbinders ring similar to this one, slightly smaller, to cut out the center to keep it nice and neat. Again, I could put some embellishments on there, say some brads, pearls, rhinestones, that sort of thing, if I really wanted to. For now, I'm just kind of giving you a quick idea of something you can do. So today we're going to assemble a card. I have my card base in a sort of natural cardstock, some Bow Bunny paper. I believe this is the Frost Dot color, and a smaller square where we are actually going to place the wreath. I'll also be using several colors of Kaisercraft pearls. I don't know how well you can see those, but they're one of my favorite pearls. They are self-adhesive, they stick right on, so we'll go from there. I'm going to start by simply laying my circle down. This is one of those Spellbinders copper dies that you can run through the Cuttlebug machine, the Wizard, the Sizzix machine, any of those. But I'm just going to use it for tracing. So I'm going to kind of center it on my square here, my rectangle, trace around, and this will be a guideline for my pearls. So there is my drawn circle. I don't know how well you can see that there. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit so you can see that better. And I already have some pearls that are out of the package, but again, they came just like this one here. So I will just begin by, I'm going to use like a mint green, cream color, a hot pink, and the kind of aquamarine blue color. And I'm just going to simply start by placing some pearls along the line. Now, I have a problem with them sticking to my fingers because I don't have any fingernails. So what I do is I use an X-Acto knife or something similar. If you have a craft pick, any of those sort of items, then I can just lay it right where I want it, push down with my finger, remove the knife. And I'm going to go around in a circle, and so here you can see kind of how I have started placing my pearls. I'm just going to try to keep them going along the line, covering as much of the line as I can. Hopefully that'll give me a nice neat circle. We'll check back in just another. Okay, I have my completed wreath with all my pearls placed around. And then I'm simply going to assemble my card. On this particular card, I'm not going to stamp or anything, but I am going to add a little ribbon to the bottom of the front piece here. So I'm just going to show you a simple way to tie a knot and get it wrapped around your piece. I usually, when I have even a really long length of ribbon, I will do this technique rather than cutting off a piece. This was a scrap that I had left. So I'm just going to simply tie a knot in my ribbon here. Sometimes I do this a little neater than other times, but I think it'll be okay for today. I'm going to grab my scissors here. I'm going to kind of, make my edges a little bit nicer, a little bit neater first. And then I simply just snip the back side of the ribbon, and that allows me enough of a tail that I can kind of place it wherever I think I need it. So on this one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my glue dots. These are the craft dots, really great for holding ribbon. I'm going to place one right in the center there. Finesse my bow just a little bit more. See if I can get that to work. And then that's a little bit big, so I'm actually going to just roll it a little bit toward the center, just so I don't see so much of it, but I want one there to really hold that knot in place, which is what I did there. I'm going to flip the piece over, add a couple more glue dots to the back. I'm going to snip off the tails of my ribbon here. Don't really care how neat these ones are because they end up on the back side of my card. I'm just going to bring them over so that they touch that glue dot. Make sure it's a little nicer and neater on the front. And then I'm just going to assemble with some glue. I've got my big tape gun here that I prefer to use, but please feel free to use whatever sort of dispenser you like, whether it be liquid glue, glue tabs, glue dots, anything like that. And I'm going to put that one on the very sticky adhesive. I'm going to put that on the center of this piece here. Just going to kind of use my dots on this Bo Bunny paper as my guide. Now I definitely could have left this bottom piece here a little bit longer and stamped something. For today though, I'm just going to leave it plain. I kind of like the look of it plain. Oh, and I just ran out of adhesive, so let me... Okay, I've got my glue dispenser fixed now, so I will continue gluing this piece down. Just adding some adhesive all the way around. I'm going to pop this on the front. And that is it. That is my very, very simple card. You know, this really is kind of an all occasion card. It doesn't have to necessarily be for the holidays. I could stamp happy birthday, Merry Christmas, anything I wanted in there. So, you know, I hope you find this idea exciting and you want to use it maybe on a scrapbook page, album covers, those sort of things. I think you could really customize this to fit your needs. Enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow.